In this video, we are going to understand how to send Google Chat notification for new booking in TuCalendi. So here my objective is that every time a new booking is created in TuCalendi, which is an appointment scheduling software, then automatically a message should be sent to my team which is sitting on Google Chat, which is Hangout. How can that happen? For this, we will be integrating these two applications using Pabbly Connect. So my trigger here will be TuCalendi and my action here will be Google Chats. Now to understand how you can integrate and automate this entire process, let me take you to my screen. Now this here is a dashboard of Pabbly Connect software. You can reach here by clicking on the link that is given in the description box. If you are the new user, you can sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes. And if you are an existing user, you can simply sign in. Once you sign in, you will reach the dashboard. Now on the right hand side, there's a tab Create Workflow. Let's click on this. A dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now what is my objective here? That every time there is a booking on TuCalendi, then automatically a notification must be sent to my team sitting on Google Chat. So I'm going to name it as Send Google Chat Notification for TuCalendi Booking. Let's click on Create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now, as per this integration, my trigger application here will be TuCalendi. Let's click on this. Next, we have the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be booking created. So this workflow will be triggered every time a new booking would be created. Now here on the right hand side, you can see that this is not a polling based trigger. It is going to instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time, which means we won't have to wait. Here we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting TuCalendi and Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to copy this. Once done, here we are given the help text. Please read this carefully. Let me show you exactly what we have to do. So this here is my TuCalendi account. I already have logged in, and now we are going to go to calendars. So here we have got two events. You can have multiple events here, and you have to then select your event and then click on it. Once you will open the event, now on the right hand side, on the top you have webhooks. Let's click on this. And then you're going to add a new webhook, and here I'm going to paste the URL that we have just copied, and now we'll have to add the action. So as I click on this, what are we doing? We are creating a booking. So I'm going to click on this. Now click on add, and finally I'll have to save this. You can see it has been saved. Now once this is saved, what is it saying? It is waiting for the webhook response. Now it is asking us to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response, which means that now I have to create a mock booking. For that, I'm going to take you back to TuCalendi. Here we have open event link. And now let's say that I'm creating an event for 6th of July. Let's say it is scheduled for 11 o'clock. Now the person who has created this event is smart user. The email address is smart@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the mobile number which is +91, and this here is the mobile number. Let's click on schedule event. Is your email correct? Absolutely. Let's click on confirm, and here we can see that the event has been booked for this time, this particular date. This is the confirmation ID, and it is also saying that a confirmation mail has been sent to the email address of the person. I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect now, and here you can see we have received the response. So first of all, here this is the time zone. Then we have the name of the event, which is integration. Here we have the event data ID. What is the data duration? It is 30 minutes. Then this here is the booking number, booking date and time. Now here you can see booking date is 6th of July, but the time mentioned is 5:30. Why? Because the time that is saved here is in Asia Kolkata format, but here TuCalendi has received the time in UTC format. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to change the format before I send this information to my team on Google Chat. Okay. What is the information that we have received apart from this? So we have received the rescheduled pin. The link is here. Then here we have got the name of the person, email address. This is the cancellation link, and then again we have got the user details. Now once this is received, I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly, which is date time formatter. Now this is going to help us in formatting the date and time zone. So let's click on this, click on connect. As we do that, here you can see that now we'll have to first map this information. So first of all, we have got the date. So as I click on this, you can see the previous response, and here as I take you down, this here is the booking date time. So this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written the same information manually, so even when my workflow was running for the nth time with some new data, it wouldn't have taken that data. Instead, it would have been stuck with the manually written data. So to avoid that, we map the information. Now what is the from format? It is year, month, date, then the T format is there, and then we have the time along with Z. Basically, it is in this format, the first one. Okay, what is the format that we want our information in? We want it in this format. Date, month, year, hour, minutes and seconds. Let's click on this. Okay. Now, right now, this is in UTC time zone. So, I have entered UTC and I want it in Asia, Kolkata. So, I've selected this. Let's click on save and send test request. And here you can see we have received the response. So, yes, this is the date and time of the event scheduled. Once we have received this, now my final action step here will be Hangout, Google Chat. So here I'm going to look for Google Chat. Now what is the action event here? To create a message. Let's click on connect. So now here we can see that the Google Chat, Hangout and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Next, here we have to enter the chat webhook URL. Now how can we receive this? So for this, first of all, I'm going to take you to my Google Workspace, and here I already have created a space which is test space. So let's open the space. Now here let's click on this and go to apps and integrations. Here we have manage webhooks. So here let's give it a name, test integration. Now I'm going to click on save. So here we can see we have received the webhook. Now I'm going to copy this, take you back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Once this is done, here we have to enter the message. So I'm going to write team. We have received a new booking on TuCalendi. Now we are going to share the details here. So first of all, the event's name. Okay, so event name. Let's map the information. Go to step 1 and this here is the event's name. Okay, then we have the booking number. So what is the booking number? Let's again go to step 1 and this here is the booking number. Then we have got the date and time. So what is the date and time? For this, let's go to step 2. This here is the date and time, and we can also add the duration. What is the duration? It is 30 minutes. So here we have the duration. Now let's enter the registrant details. So first of all, the name. So here I'm going to enter the name of the person who has scheduled this event. So this is smart user. Then we have got the email address of the person. Let's go to this, and here is the email address. Contact number. So let's also add the contact number. So here the contact number is this. Now let's say that you wish to add the reschedule link and cancellation link. You can always do that. I'm just going to write regards, and once this is done, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response. Let's go and check our test space. And yes, here you can see we have received the information, which means our integration is a success. Now I'm going to check the same in real time. Let's go back to TuCalendi, open event link. Let's say this time I want to schedule an event for 7th of July, 12:30, and the person is smart. Last name here is new. Then we have the email address snew@pabblytudes.com, and here we have got the mobile number. Let's click on schedule event, confirm, and the event has been scheduled. Now let's go and check the test space, and yes, you can see we have received another information. So this means that our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was TuCalendi, where the event was booking created. Then our action application was a feature by Pabbly, which was date time formatter, where we had to format the date and time. And then final action application was Google Chat Hangout, where the event was to create message. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.